Hey everybody, Marcus C. Williams here, and I just want to give you guys an update on the flags that we're working to collect. So, if you're just tuning in and you're not familiar with what we've got going on, we have a actual cemetery here in the city of Rochester, where I live in Rochester, New York. The cemetery has a very huge veterans plot. There are about 5,000 veterans in the cemetery, and in the cemetery there are no flags for the veterans. There's one big flag, like right in front and center of everything, but there are no flags for the graves. This is the 250th anniversary of the birth of our nation. So our veterans need to be honored for this, but there are no flags. So I found out about this on Saturday night at like 8 p.m. So with nothing, no way of knowing anything, no way of doing anything. So I said, listen, let me see what I can do to try to work to get all of these flags, or at least as much flags as we can, for this actual spectacular anniversary that we have. So what I've done is I've been pushing out to everybody to see who can bring flags, who can get flags, just a little small flags, the flags that you usually see people wave at different holiday events, at different let's say they wave it at a baseball game, or they wave it at the many of the parades that they have, Veterans Day, Memorial Day, 4th of July, like the simple flags that we can just plant in the ground for the graves for the holiday, right? For a couple days for the holiday. It's a very important anniversary to remember those who served in our nation, who have led to the preservation of our nation over the last 250 years. So what I've been asking people is, if you can donate flags, if you can go buy some flags and let us know, drop them off, or we can pick them up from you. We'll figure out how we can get them from you so we can actually go out and put them out. We're working to put them out on July 3rd because it's the day before the 4th. Also, if you can't get the flags, or if you're not in town, if you're not in Rochester, you can donate. You can do it via Cashapp. The Cashapp is up there, or you can do it via Give, Send, Go. The Give, Send, Go link is also up there right above. So if you have a smaller screen, you can widen it. It'll show it right up there. So what we're working on is getting about 5,000 flags. We know it's short notice. It's very short notice. We know. I just found out Saturday in the middle of the night. So I'm working. Hey, how are you? So I'm working on trying to get this message out there and let people know what's going on. So here in Rochester, thank you for just tuning in. Please hit the like button, hit the share button. We don't have flags at one of our big veterans cemeteries here. So I've been asking people to donate flags, or donate so we can get more flags. And many people came through today. So these are some of the flags that we got. I couldn't fit them all in the camera to show you guys, but these are some of the flags that people donated today. And I just want to thank everybody for all of the flag donations that have been coming in. Right now, we've got about 200. We're looking to get more flags because, like I said, there are about 5,000 different sites of grave sites that we want to put flags on. Even though it's 3 days, please do whatever you can. Get some flags. Let us know where you are. If you're in the Rochester area, and we'll try to grab them from you, or you can drop them off. Or if you're not local, please donate. There's a link up there for the Cash App, or you can do the Give, Send, Go. The Cash App is the better way because it's faster. So we've got some flags. This is fantastic. And I'd like to thank each and everyone who brought out some flags. I'd like to thank Miss Deborah. I'd like to thank Rachel Carney. I'd like to thank, we've got a couple of other people that have actually done donations also of flags. We've got Miss Rebecca Marnes. We've got, I'm forgetting somebody else that just did a donation a little while ago. I'll have to get their name, and I'll do that in the morning when I do the update in the morning. Hey guys, I see you there. Let's see. So, yeah. So if you're in Rochester, you can just get the flags, and preferably you get the flags and we just grab the flags from you. That's the preferable option. But if you're not local in Rochester, you can actually donate via Cash App, which is above, or you can donate via the Give Send Go link. So, like I was saying, for all the people that are just getting in here, we have a actual cemetery that has about 5,000 veterans plots. Okay, veterans and their family members, their wives and stuff. So there's a veterans and there's a veterans reserve where they're buried with their family members, and they don't have flags. Okay, I did a video about it. If you're on my page, you can see the other video that I did about it when I was there. I also spoke to the director. They said that any of the couple of flags that were out there will be removed because they're doing the grass. They were supposed to do it today. I'm not sure about the rain. So when we were there were only about, I don't know, maybe 100 flags for all of the 5,000 graves that were there. So it's really sad. And we need to do something to commemorate this amazing 250th anniversary of a birth of our nation. Let's think about this. If it's not for those who are willing to stand for our nation, who are willing to serve our nation, what's going to happen? We won't make it another 250 years. That's for daggone sure. So we need your help to help remember these vets. Okay. If you can donate flags, please donate flags. Okay. Please donate flags because that makes everything much simpler. Okay. We don't have to find them. We don't have to order them. We don't have to go looking for them because we only got a couple of days left. So if you can get flags, you're in the Rochester, New York area, please let us know. We'll try to organize something to pick them up from you, or you can drop them off. If you're not local, please donate. You can donate via Cash App, or you can donate via Give Send Go. So again, I'd like to thank a couple of people who have made donations already. We've got Miss Deborah who's made a donation. We've got Rebecca Marnes. We've got Rachel Carney, and we've got a number of other people who have pledged for tomorrow that they're going to get some flags and they're going to drop them off so we can plant them. That is fantastic. We really appreciate everybody. So we're working to get this done. We got 2 days left because we want to do it on the 3rd so it's ready for the 4th of July. We might not get the full 5,000 that we're looking to get, but we're already like 200 and some change in. So please do whatever you can, get some flags, reach out to me, shoot me a message, drop a comment, do a donation, whatever you can do. Because I know a lot of you that watch aren't here locally. So if you're not here locally, please do a donation, whatever you can, $5, $10, more if you can. We need to get as many as we can, and we only got a short time to do it. So let's see, we got some comments here. Oh, thank you. Yes, we appreciate you. Hey, we see you out there. So some of the comments won't pop up. I don't know why, but maybe it's because of the format that we're in tonight. But yeah, thank you guys for everybody that's doing what they can. If you're local, please go get some flags and let me know that you got them, and we'll figure out how to make it happen. All right. If you're not local, donate. If you are local and can't get the flags or are busy, I know it's a holiday, please do also donate. You can donate via the Cash App, or you can donate online at Give Send Go. Thank you guys. I appreciate all of you so much. And it's very important. We got some people out there cracking jokes and stuff like that online when this is a very serious thing. Let me tell you about something that I experienced today and yesterday, trying to see what we can do to get some of these flags. I've experienced a whole bunch of different so-called veterans organizations and people that are officials that should care about these type of things that don't care. They don't care. And after experiencing it, it's very upsetting. Like, listen, let me tell you, I've called over between 50 different groups, okay, and probably about, I don't know, 15, probably about 15, maybe 16 different people, okay? People that should be caring about this issue, people that are supposed to be so-called caring about our veterans or whatever the case is. They can't be bothered to get 10 flags. And we're not asking you to donate cash unless you can't get the physical flags. And we want people to come out on the 3rd when we end up placing them in, because the more flags that we get, the more difficult it's going to be placing them in. And I'm gonna be honest, as much as I am pushing this endeavor, I'd love more hands because it makes light work, but we're working on gathering as many flags as possible. I'm very disappointed in a number of organizations that kind of just gave it the brush off. Like, this is the anniversary, the 250th anniversary. You only get one of those, right? Like, it's a big deal. When they did the bicentennial, it was a big deal. This is the 250th anniversary of our nation. Like, these are our veterans that served our nation, helping preserve it. Many of them who lost their lives in battle. You can go there and you can see that we've got people buried there from World War I, World War II, okay, that are clearly distinguished on those graves. I heard that some people were also buried there from other wars as well that aren't actually labeled on there because they've been, either the bodies have been brought back there or they had been moved from other plots in other places. So it's very interesting because I guess we have people there from the Civil War as well. I don't know if we have anybody there from the Revolutionary War, but we got people from the Civil War there as well. So it's very, at least that's what I've been told, right? Because all of the graves don't even have markers, which is a whole nother problem. A lot of the graves I counted just in a handful that didn't have markers, probably like 50 to 50 to 75 in one area don't even have markers. A lot of them are overgrown, and I get it. I get it. The ground staff, they don't have enough people. It costs a lot of money. It's a lot of effort to make sure that we tend to all of the graves in the graveyard. But I mean, flags is the least that anybody can do. Make sure that they have flags for the holiday. I gotta be honest, 100%. I've been very disappointed with this whole situation. Like, I figured, different organizations and stuff would be willing to be like, yeah, man, we can't do very much. We'll see if we can get you 10 flags, 10 flags, 100 flags, whatever, 10 flags, 5 flags, whatever you can. But people, I've talked to people on the phone, these people that claim to care, and I'm not trying to really put anybody on blast, so I'm not going to mention any names, but I talk to these organizations and stuff, and they're like, oh, well, and kind of give it the brush off. Like, they don't care. Like, it's made me very much so feel some type of way. And then I see that, like, that's exactly why there are no flags there now. I get it. I get it, because nobody cares. Nobody cares. And that's very, very frustrating to me. It's very upsetting. Like, the organizations that are supposed to care don't really seem to care. Like, the people that are in office that are supposed to care don't really seem to care. And we wonder why our veterans, our other veterans issues don't get addressed because, but this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Like, listen, I'm a little frustrated, because I've been on the phone all day trying to see what we can get, where we can get some flags and all of this. I'm very proud right now of so many people that have already donated some flags and of so many people that pledged for flags tomorrow that they're going to get. If you can help, please donate some flags. If you're in the Rochester area, we'll see if either you can drop them off or we can pick them up from you. Okay, it's not a problem. We're talking about the flags that are like this size. These are like the flags that you wave in the parade and stuff like that. I also want to give out a shout out. That's who I almost didn't remember to give a shout out to Michael and Barbara Baldwin. Big shout out to them. Thank you guys for donating so many flags. You guys are awesome. Thank you for supporting. Thank you, Rachel Carney, for supporting. Thank you, Rebecca Martins, for supporting. Thank you, Miss Deborah, for supporting. But we still need more flags, you guys. We got about close to 200 now, maybe a little bit more. And we need about 5,000, I eyeballed how many graves were in the area, and it's about 4,000 because they had, like I said, there were a number of people who don't have actual gravestones. They just have grave markers with numbers on them instead. So there are about 4,000 that I saw openly. So please, whatever you can do, however many flags you can get, or if you can donate, please donate on the Cash App or on the Give Send Go. The Cash App is preferable because we can just immediately go and get some flags. The Give Send Go has some lags, so we're going to have to get somebody to cover that until we can actually get it to transfer to pay it off. So please do whatever you can. $5, $10. It all helps. We got 2 days left. 2 days left. Tomorrow and the 3rd, the morning of the 3rd. That's it. Okay, we want to get them. We want to get them out there by the afternoon of the 3rd. You know, the sooner the better. We're trying to do everything that we can. So please do support, because it's very clear that many people in this city don't care. You should see some of the crazy stuff that people have been writing online. Okay, and I'm like, it's flags for the veterans, for the graves. Like, what's wrong with you? Like, just really nasty, catty stuff. Like, people that hate America and hate our freedom. Like, why are you in this country, bro? Like, how you hate our veterans and how you mad at the dead people, bro? They're dead. They've passed. Like, what's wrong with these people? I don't know, but we're going to persevere forward. Hopefully we get a ton more flags in. So we'd love for you to be part of that endeavor. And if you do, we'll give you a shout out. Okay. Or we'll shout out your organization. Okay. So please, especially if you have an organization that would like to donate a good amount of flags, or even 5 or 10 flags, we'll mention your organization. Please, just whatever you can do. It's a last Hail Mary. We just found out about this on Saturday evening, at like 8 o'clock at night. So it's really us just trying to do what we can as community members that are concerned to actually bring some light to this very serious issue. So I appreciate you all. Please do whatever you can. Share this video. I should have asked at the beginning of this video. Share this video. Share it out wherever you can. Let more people know what's going on so we can actually address this. Somebody say, you ain't lying. Blessings, I see you there. Yeah, it's sad. It's a shame. It's a shame. This is what our veterans are dealing with that have passed. Like, I don't understand. It's the 4th of July on our 250th anniversary of the birth of our nation, of the end of the Revolutionary War. And what? Everybody's looking to somebody else to magically do something. Like, who's the person that's supposed to handle this? Clearly, there's no person. I talked to the director there, very nice guy. His name is Dan. He said, you know what? He said, usually somebody just comes, puts out flags. Like, so the city doesn't have any whole comprehensive way of putting out flags. They clearly don't do it. I've reached out to some people, which I'm going to remain nameless. Okay. They don't seem too interested in saying or doing anything about the issue or helping with it at all. And they should. And they're in offices. Same thing with the county. Okay. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Let me see. Let's see. We got some more comments. Somebody says, contact them. Okay. Somebody's playing jokes on the internet, talking nasty, rude stuff. You see, this is the stuff that people say. People say rude and mean stuff about our veterans. This is I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, the whole preference is we prefer not to have to take the money. We prefer you bring the flags. Like, don't nobody want to have to deal with going out finding flags and all of that extra stuff. But I'll do whatever I can that is needed and necessary. And it's very clear that there are people that want to help and assist that can't go out to get the flags, but they can donate. So that's why we set up the donation. But originally I was just asking for the flags themselves. And some people were like, well, I can't do that, but we can do that. So this is something that we're doing just to address this very serious issue. Why is it the continued neglect and of our veterans, of our heroes, of our service members? Like, I don't get it. Like, and it's bothering me so bad. Excuse me this evening, because I'm really having some feelings about this. Like, the stuff that I've experienced just doing this really rubs me the wrong way. You understand what I'm saying? So it's upsetting. It's upsetting. You'll try to help. I appreciate you. Please, whatever you can. And even if you guys can just share the video, help get out the message, that helps a lot too. You know, it's whatever you can do. Somebody said that their grandfather is a veteran. That's what somebody else that donated some flags told me as well. You know, my grandfather, he served in Korea and he served in Vietnam. Okay. I've got an aunt, an uncle that's also in the military, that one that passed. You know, I've got a long history of military service in my family. Um, it's my mom is in the state guard currently, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's I've got a long history of military service in my family. We fought in every war since the Revolutionary War. So I take this stuff seriously. This is very seriously, and the disrespect that our veterans are being shown is it's ridiculous. So if you can, please help, do whatever you can. Above is how you can help. You can either reach out to me if you live in the Rochester, New York area, and you can go buy some flags and you can drop them off to me, or we can try to go pick them up from you. Or if you're not close, please donate something via Cash App or the Give Send Go. So it's right up there on the top of the screen. If your screen's small, just click it. It should open up. All right. And it should also be in the, what do you call it? Not the comments, but the description. It should also be in the description as well. So please do whatever you can. Share this out. Get the message out. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. I'll be announcing everybody else that donated flags and or donated other ways. Please do what you can. And the all least you can do is share this video. It does not hurt you to share this video. Please help get this message out. We got 2 days left to see if we can get as many flags as possible for the veterans. If you're just tuning in, it's just the small ones we're looking to get. Okay, the little ones that you see at like the different parades and stuff like that. So I'd give another shout out to Michael and Barbara Baldwin for donating flags. I give a shout out to Rebecca Marnes for donating for flags. I give a shout out to Miss Rachel Carney. We appreciate you. And Miss Deborah, we appreciate you too. And everybody that's pledged flags for tomorrow that they're going to pick up and they're going to drop off. Okay. Please, if you're just tuning in, share this video, get it out there. We've got a very serious issue where we've got a whole graveyard that has basically no flags for our veterans for the 250th anniversary. And they've been completely neglected. The city said they're not doing nothing. Ain't nobody else doing nothing. So we're trying to address it as a community. We got about 200 flags. We just maybe a little bit more. We just found out about this Saturday night. Just found out about Saturday night in the middle of the night, 8 p.m. That nobody was doing anything, that they wouldn't have any flags. So please do what you can. If you're just tuning in, above is how you can actually help, or in the comment, not the comments, but the description, it'll show you how you can help by either getting flags or by actually donating on Cash App or the Give Send Go. We can make this happen. We can come together as a community and we can get more done together than we can alone. I'm doing what I can. Please do your part, even if it's as little as sharing this or donating $5 or $10. Do whatever you can. If you can donate more, please. We're going to get this done. Got 2 days left. We got till the 3rd, so we can get them out for the 4th. We're going to put out all the flags, whatever we got. And if you'd like to help put out the flags on that day, please let us know as well. Now, we're here in Rochester, New York. So if you're near, reach out. If you're not and you just want to donate, up there is the Cash App or the Give Send Go. Please do. But most of all, even if you're not able to do anything, share this video. And I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Okay, I'll give you an update on who's donated flags and who's donated to make this happen because we can do it together. We can really make a difference when we come together as a community. And that's what we need to do to address so many issues. But this is a small thing. I wish I would have known about this sooner because then we really could have pulled this whole thing together even better. But this is bottom of the ninth, Hail Mary. We're working on seeing what we can do. Help us make it happen for our veterans that have passed and our fallen veterans at Riverside Cemetery in Rochester, New York. I'll catch you guys later. Remember, stand up, speak up, and don't shut up. Take action. Be blessed and be well. Somebody said they're going to DC. Let them check on the GPS. You got a tight deadline. Well, David, if you can do anything, please let me know. Okay. If you can do anything, David, let me know and we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Just shoot me a message. YouTube's got messages now, so you should be able to shoot me a message. If not, I'm going to come back here. I'm going to check all the comments so you can always come back to the video and comment, and then I'll reach out to you. We'll figure it out, coordinate like that. You can also check out my Facebook, Marcus C. Williams. You'll find me and you can message me there and I'll get it. Okay. So we'll make it happen. Appreciate you, David. Thank you very, very much. Blessings to you, brother. All right. Let's see what else we got here. Okay. Somebody asked if we have the Samoan flag. No, this is American Veterans Graveyard. I don't know if anybody's from Samoa that's there. So I'm not sure. And nobody's asked me about that. I don't know that additional information, but Samoa is at least America Samoa is part of the United States of America. So we'll get them flags too if they are there. Otherwise, you guys be blessed. Have a good night. I'll catch you later.